All right, Khai, the Shadow Wu, taking on Kris Fernandez. 7-5 is Ku Wu, and 2-3 is Kris Fernandez. This is a 135-pound fight, meaning it's bantamweight, and into the cage we will send it to Garrett Ferte into the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fight Night welcomes you to Tech CU Arena here in San Jose, California for Fight Night San Jose 3. Our main card begins now with 3 5-minute rounds of professional MMA action in the bantamweight division, brought to you by Scrap Pack Apparel. We introduce to you first the blue corner, standing 5'7", weighing 135.6 pounds. He holds a professional record of 7 wins, 5 losses, with 1 knockout, 2 submissions. Under Guerrilla Jiu-Jitsu and Omni Movement from Tracy, California, Khai, the Shadow Wu. And now introducing his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5'6" and weighed 134.8 pounds. As a professional, his record stands at 2 wins, 3 losses, fighting out of Resurrection Training Club from Pinole, California, Christopher Yorkuya Fernandez. Your referee, Paul Buentello.
All right, Paul Buentello is our referee once again. Khai Wu taking on Christopher Fernandez. Here we go, 135-pound action, 3 5-minute rounds here at Fight Night San Jose 3. Fernandez leading off with a couple kicks. Both these guys light on their feet, moving around, feeling each other out, AJ.
Wu's starting to pepper up with the jab there. Looks like he's starting to want to switch stance a bit.
Well, it's becoming more and more common. A lot of fighters will be able to fight from both traditional and a southpaw stance. A lot of these guys are learning from both sides. Fernandez landed that inside leg kick.
Nice change levels.
Here we go with the clinch. Will we see some elevation? Nice right hand with the hands trapped there.
Keeping him trapped in the corner.
Defend yourself at all times, what I was told. You can't look at the referee while they're still swinging. Oh, good shot there from Wu. Fernandez looking proficient from the southpaw stance, AJ. Good light switch, low kick.
Orthodox into the right leg, low kick.
"90 seconds into
Nice
this
right
first of 3 rounds. And these fighters still feeling each other out on the feet. We saw, oh, good.
Beautiful change level.
Yeah. Can we see the finish?
Fernandez not giving it up.
Oh,
easily.
good hits
Beautiful
there from Fernandez.
Outside leg trip.
I thought Wu had that takedown. Now we're scrambling back up to the feet.
Nice knee. Fernandez a bit more active on the feet.
Boy, and
Beautiful
just as you
left
said
hook.
that, Wu landed a big 1-2. Looked like a left hook straight right, but both really landed. Oh, good shot there as well. Great bantamweight action here. Both these fighters at the limit of 135. Remember, Khai Wu is 7-5, Fernandez 2-3, but it seems very even thus far on the feet. Both these fighters landed good shots. Oh, big shots there. Fernandez landed 2 more. Wu going for the takedown. Oh, trading these guys. I mean, neither one of these guys afraid to throw the big shots, and they're both absorbing some damage, AJ.
Fernandez cutting the ring off. Fernandez setting up a lot of feints here.
Fernandez controlling the center of the ring. That is one of the judging criteria, is ring generalship or control of the fight. And if you control where the fight goes, you control the center of the ring. That is definitely a benefit on the judges' scorecards. Oh, big shot again.
Beautiful left hook by Wu. Seems like he's having a little bit of a struggle trying to get off. He's just got to go.
Yeah, Wu landed a big shot, and you can see that look in Fernandez's eyes. He wanted to get that back immediately. Showing some fire in those eyes. Big overhand from Wu. Boom.
Beautiful 1-2.
Whoosh. Both these fighters landed some damage, AJ. Going for it. Trading once again.
Fernandez like a tank just walking forward.
Bulldozing his way forward into the red corner is Fernandez, pushing Wu back up against that turnbuckle. Or corner pad, this is not professional wrestling. You see the underhook from Wu? He's got two of them.
He's got to utilize that underhook.
He's
Step
got
out,
both.
Change position.
12 seconds to make something happen. Can Wu get a takedown? He was close earlier.
Get a dump.
Oh,
Nice.
right at the end of the round.
Great way to finish the round.
Yeah, great action here in that first round. Pretty even fight. I mean, both fighters trading a lot. I mean, hard shots.
Yeah,
for
Fernandez has got
135ers
a nice little cut up under his right eye.
Yeah, and he seems real stubborn, like walking through.
He's not going to let that
He's just
stand.
moving forward.
Yeah.
As we saw the replay there, we already got the cut man in the corner of Fernandez. His nickname is Yor Kuya, 5'6", 135 pounds. He's 2-3 as a pro, looking to get that third win, training at a Resurrection Training Club out of Pinole, California. We did not mention earlier Khai Wu out of Tracy, California, training with Guerrilla Jiu-Jitsu and Omni Movement. Again, he's 7-5, so a lot more professional experience for Khai, but that doesn't seem to bother Kris. He's hanging right in there. Paul Bointello starts him off once again here in the second round. And Paul likes to get up close and personal. I don't know if you noticed it as a referee. He's right in there.
Moving the ropes for the guys, making sure they stay in. Back into the clinch. Fernandez trapping him in the corner.
Yeah, that's the second or third time he's pushed all the way into that corner. And he looks like he's looking for a takedown potentially. 3 good knees to the thighs.
Wu's got to use that underhook and step to the outside. He doesn't want to be trapped here in the corner the whole time.
AJ, what do you think about his ability? It looks like while he's grappling and pummeling, he's throwing knees as well, mixing it up pretty well.
That's beautiful. You know, you got to keep your opponent on their toes and expecting anything. Wu's doing great with the feints, but you just need to see him go, you know? Just let your hands go.
Okay, maybe a potential low blow.
Yeah.
So we'll take a minute. Paul Bointello he noticed the shot. He's acknowledging he gets a break. Kris Fernandez has to go to a neutral corner during this time.
Coaches are not allowed to coach.
Correct. You see the mouse under the left eye of Fernandez. And he's ate another right hand that might not have helped that situation. Man, he is stubborn just moving forward, isn't he?
Wu with a beautiful left hook.
Yeah, Wu is really on the back. I was going to say, Wu has been pretty happy to counter all of Fernandez's forward movement.
Yeah, when you got a guy that's coming forward 24/7, it's easier to counter.
Here we see the replay. Ooh. Yeah, it looked like he might have caught it. It was close. It could have been just on the thigh. But that's what happens when you throw that inside kick and your opponent moves. If he changes the distance, that's what happens so much of the time.
Especially southpaw orthodox.
Yeah. If you have, cross stances like that, it happens all day. And once again, Fernandez plowing forward. Wu really starting to get his timing and distance and great counters, I'd say. Fernandez settling in a little bit more.
Wu keeping him at range with the bay of his jab.
Good low kicks there from Fernandez. And he has worked on those legs quite a bit here in this first 7 minutes of this 15-minute scheduled fight. Once again, Eric Apple and AJ McKee here at Fight Night San Jose 3, and we're seeing some good shots traded. And here comes Fernandez.
Right back in his face.
And he just has a fire in his belly. You land a couple shots and he's coming at you.
Beautiful left knee.
Yeah, once again, working on that left thigh of Wu. Look at that.
Beautiful outside leg trip.
Yes, very nice. Wu on top in side position.
Oh, he's got the arm trap. He's got the arm trapped in between the legs. Not a good position for Fernandez.
2 minutes, 15 seconds to go here in the second round, and Fernandez is not in a good spot, as AJ says.
Wow.
Looks like Fernandez looking to scramble. He's got both arms trapped, it looked there temporarily.
There he goes. He dug his left arm out. He's good.
So he replaced half guard. He's got the left underhook, so he's got a little more control, doesn't he, AJ?
Definitely has a lot more control here. He's got the underhook on the left side, but he needs it on the right side. Wu trying to set up a key lock.
Yeah, that far key lock from that half guard position. It's a pretty safe submission to go for because you're in a pretty solid stance there. Not likely to get swept.
Can't get swept, can't take any damage. You're controlling the arm, so definitely safe position.
Great action thus far at Fight Night San Jose 3.
Wu's
All
got
these
that
fights
right
thus far.
leg inside. He's starting to try to push through to step through to mount here. See if you get that leg back inside.
Yeah, Khai Wu seems like a pretty complete fighter. He's really, really thinking. Some elbows to the thigh and the body.
40 seconds left.
Yeah, very strategic from Wu. I mean, he's controlling now this second round. He's spent the last 2 minutes of this round on top here and half guard. Really go for that key lock, some elbows, some body shots. Oh, could be looking for that head and arm choke, but it's going to be tough with the ropes over there. And Fernandez might be stuck there. Oh, lets it go.
Beautiful elbow.
We have the full mount from Khai Wu.
Wu's got 10 seconds. He's got to work here. Trying to set up the sidearm choke again.
Yeah, hard though with just 10 seconds to go. I would have liked to have seen him just keep going with those punches and elbows. Good action there in the second round. Fernandez took some damage. Not that he's bothered by it, but he definitely absorbed some damage. And Khai Wu doesn't look tired at all. As you know, when you're winning, it's a lot less tiring. Check out the replay.
There goes that left hook, followed up with a straight right, right down the middle by Wu.
Those first two really look like setups, and then he landed that big straight
Beautiful outside leg trip by Wu.
Man, Khai Wu, you know, he was on the back foot in the first round, but I think he's a pretty cerebral fighter. Landing the counters, got that great outside leg trip, and then systematically passing guard to half guard, side mount, and threatening with the submissions. Pretty impressive.
Beautiful second round by Wu. I couldn't agree more.
Paul Bointello starts him for the third and final round. 5 minutes to go. Can Fernandez turn this fight around after that second round?
Fernandez right back into it.
Fernandez might have touched the eye a little bit, but he wanted to wait, make sure Wu was okay. Good show of sportsmanship.
Wu's trying to set up that right-hand counter.
Yeah, after the first couple rounds, Wu, like I said, he was getting the counters and getting the timing and the distance down. Can he do something with it now? Good left hook there, counter from Wu.
A lot of feints by Wu.
Nice uppercut from Wu as well. His counters are great.
He's a bit lighter on his feet now, in and out of the pocket and countering when he needs to, like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it just keeps on going to the well of those counters, uppercuts, and hooks as Fernandez moves forward. And it's worked for him thus far. And he went for the leg trip once again, AJ.
Fernandez not having it this time, bounced right back up to the feet.
Once again, knee to those thighs. You can see the redness of that left thigh of Wu.
Fernandez keeping him pinched in the corner here and just hauling away with knees.
Keeping that head position, driving it, as you know very well, AJ, as a wrestler.
Head position's key. Head position and arm position. So that underhook's keeping justice for him right now. Nice little shoulder strikes.
And once again, Bointello's so involved controlling the ropes and stuff. I love it. He's a very hands-on referee.
When fighting in a ring, you gotta have a good ref in there. You know, it can get into some pretty sticky situations with the ropes and having guys jump out of the ropes and just doing weird things.
Yep. A lot of shoulder strikes in there from Fernandez. He's got that right underhook, pushing Wu up against that ring pad, corner pad. Interesting that Fernandez is happy to slow down the action, control it here in the clinch after moving forward so much of the fight. And now he's kind of slowed down and trying to control. Nice knee to the body.
Well, you know, it's something the judges look at, especially when you're getting controlled, getting placed in the corner.
Paul Bointello breaking him up. I saw Fernandez use the ropes to kind of defend his takedown. Not that he really had a choice. Oh, walking into a shot is Fernandez. Wu really has good hands when he's on the back foot, isn't he?
Beautiful counters on his way back, 100%. That's what he needs to do more of, changing the position, utilizing that underhook. Outside leg trip to the inside leg trip. Beautiful transition. Fernandez just not going for any of them.
Fighters falling out of the ring and holding on to each other as they do. Fernandez doing a really good job at using the ropes while trying not to look like he's using the ropes to defend the takedown. He's,
Yeah.
hey, that's a technique. Okay, I'm not knocking it.
Not at all. You got to do what you got to do in there.
Yep. Here we go, moving forward once again is Fernandez. He's got 1 minute and 20 seconds to win this round. First round could have gone either way. Second round went Wu's, so this round really matters. Wu still looking fresh, AJ.
Yeah, I see Fernandez slowing down a bit.
But make no mistake, he's moving forward.
And he's still dangerous.
Yeah. Wu now pressing back into the ring ropes, pushing once again.
Fernandez kind of just falling out there.
Yeah. He's starting to feel it a little bit. 40 seconds to go, third and final round.
Wu really active with that left hand.
Nice shots there landed on the breakaway, on the way out from Fernandez. "17 seconds to go. This is a close round. AJ, this one's tough to call, this final round. Wu landed a lot of counters.
Nice takedown entry, ending with the single leg.
This is going to be a tough fight to call.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I would judge this third round.
Well, Fernandez controlled so much of it with the clinch up against the ropes the first half of the round. But at the same time, Wu landing a lot of counter shots on his back foot. We know Wu won the second round, so the first and the third are what's going to make the difference. Great matchup between these two bantamweights. Khai Wu looking to get his 8th professional mixed martial art win. Christopher Fernandez would like to get to 3-3 and get back to 500.
I think my personal opinion, I'd have to go with Wu on this one just based off the damage and the way that third round was. You know, Fernandez wasn't as much as an aggressor. Wu was going in with a lot of outside leg trips, trying to get the takedowns, and that counter, man, his counter uppercut to hook.
He did that 2 or 3 times, uppercut to hook, and landed it very successfully. Really good moving backwards, which is a very special skill in any combat sport. And Fernandez is tough. Man, Fernandez never stopped moving forward.
Like a bull in a china cabinet.
He was not backing down one bit. Judge is adding up those scorecards.
That's good.
Okay, for all of the particulars, we have a judge's decision. Who's in the ring? It's none other than Garrett Fertig.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds in our first professional bout, we go now to your 3 judges at ringside for the decision. Your first judge, Daniel Mobley, sees it 29-28 Fernandez. Your second judge, Brandon Salcido, sees it 29-28 Wu. And your third and final judge, Michael Guincana, sees it 29-27 for your winner by split decision, Khai, the Shadow.
Okay, so split decision win and a 10-8 round from one judge. Must have been for that second round for Khai Wu. Interesting. I think the right guy won. I don't know if I agree with a 10-8 round in the second round, but the right person won, and that's what matters.
I wouldn't call it 10-8 round, but definitely split for Wu. Great fight.
Yeah, good fight. Khai Wu moving up to 8-5. And Christopher Fernandez is 2-4, but you know he's better than that record would say. Definitely a tough guy moving forward. He landed a lot of shots. You know, he mixed it up as we see the replay here. Man, great 1-2 setup for that straight right over.
Beautiful outside leg trips by Wu.
Is that almost like an Uchimata kind of judo takedown?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing, right? Is the outside trip and the Uchimata
Outside leg
very,
trip.
very similar?